Good morning, everyone. So today I will discuss to you about the traditional and authentic assessment. So what is traditional
Ako
assessment?
mamabasa.
Jake, read.
Traditional assessment measures students' knowledge of the content. Requires students to demonstrate knowledge by selecting a response or giving correct answers. Usually tests students' proficiency through paper and pencil tests. Requires students to practice cognitive ability to recall, recognize, or reconstruct body of knowledge that has been taught.
Ano yung mga paintindi?
Traditional assessment, amo na siya ng mga ginagamit sa mga teacher kung paanong ang mga students ano pala sa mga like ang ginagamit pala sa una ng mga assessment nga may effective para sa mga student.
So, ang traditional assessment is ginag-ensure ang kaalam sa mga estudyante sa eskwelahan or kinanglan kita sa mga estudyante ang mga kaalam paagi sa pagsabag sakto or paghatag sa kabtungan. Example is quizzes, reports, essays, multiple choice question. Ano siya ang mga test na ginagamit sa traditional assessment para ma-measure ilang akal. Next is authentic assessment. Makasarte.
Measurement progress ability to apply knowledge of the content in real life situation, ability to use apply what they have learned in meaningful ways. Number two requires students to demonstrate proficiency by performing relevant tasks showing application of what has been learned and provide opportunities for students to construct meaning or new knowledge out of what has been taught.
Make your own understanding. Authentic assessment.
Ang authentic assessment, mga muna siya ang chart.
Yes.
Ang authentic assessment, ako na siya ang nang ma-measure bala ang students ang iyang capability or ability nga ma-apply niya bala sa real world situation nga arang ma-use niya ang iyang learning sa arang real world or authentic gid nga totoo gid bala nga experience. Oo. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Amo na siya ang meaning sa authentic. Mga habilidad, pinag-share ang habilidad sa mga estudyante nga apply nila ang kita, kaalam, relevant sa real life situation. Example ng mga assessment is performance-based tests, project-based learning exams, interviews, and multimedia projects. Next is formative and summative evaluation. Formative evaluation. Please read. Sigor.
Formative evaluation. It is used to monitor the learner process of students during the period of instruction. It is provide continuous feedback both teachers and students concerning learning success and failure while instruction is processed. Feedback to students provide reinforcements of success learning and identities the specific learning errors that and correction. Feedback to teachers provide information for modifying instruction and for prescribing individual groups remedial work and aims to improvement of instruction.
Okay, thank you. So, when we say formative, it's all about development or progress ng isang estudyante. So, ang formative evaluation ginagamit para ginamisure ang development sa isang estudyante. Example is observations, questioning, discussion, journals, and assignments. Next is summative evaluation. Marian, please read.
Summative evaluation is a type of evaluation that occurs at the end of a learning period or program. It assesses students' learning and whether they have met the established learning goals. It evaluates the effectiveness of a learning program or to provide a final grade for a student's performance.
So, summative evaluation, na sa previous na ito nga klase legal is at the end of sa lesson yung ginagamit. So, para sa mga sample is project written test, creative assignments, presentation, and portfolio para balugin ang estudyante sa una-una, muna sa orientation nga test. Actually, ako